Hey guys, it's me. I'm back from my little hiatus for my holidays. I hope you guys had a wonderful holiday season. Well, we still have New Year's going to be coming up, but so far, I hope you're all doing well. So I wanted to talk tonight about, or this afternoon, I guess, about matcha. So we're having lots of info the next few weeks about matcha and how we can use it and how wonderful it is for our bodies. So nutritious, and so we're going to learn lots about that. I wanted to remind you guys, I don't know if you heard, but we are having a mind, movement, and matcha. I think that's what Mind Movement and Matcha group, and that's going to be put on by the leaders of my group. And so what we're going to be having in the group is a registered psychologist. Her name is Anita Harder, and we're going to have her come on so this group is going to be running, sort of stumbling over my words, January 9th to 22nd, and she's going to come on and talk about her mental health. Like right now, I don't know about you, but I have a little bit of seasonal affective disorder, so I deal with that. And I know a lot of us, after the holidays, we're kind of stressed out. A lot of us suffer from anxiety and things like that. So she's going to be talking about different things like that over those 2 weeks, and she's going to come on every other day. As well, we're going to be having movement exercise that you can do if you want to participate, and at different levels. Doesn't have to be super, you don't have to be super fit or anything like that to join in on the fun. It's just about getting us going in the right track and being as healthy as we can be and just encouraging one another. As well, we're going to be learning about matcha there as well, and we're going to be having games, and there's going to be lots of giveaways and things like that. So let me know if you want to join in on that. It's free to attend and participate as often as you want. And so there's no stress, there's no anything like that, obligation or anything like that. Just join in if you want to learn and have some fun. And that's all I have to say about that. About matcha also, I do have a Matcha Madness discount going on right now. So if you are wanting to try matcha, I do have a promotion going on that's buy one get one half off, and that's a $21 savings. So that's a really great deal, and matcha is so healthy. It's one of the highest forms of antioxidants that we can get in our diets, and so delicious. I think we have 24 different flavors that you can choose from. We have sweet, which is sweetened with stevia leaf, the whole leaf, and so it's not processed like other forms of stevia, and you get that weird bitter aftertaste. We also have unsweetened matcha, and so you could add your own sweetener if you want. Some people don't like any sweetener at all, so we have flavors that are unsweetened as well. And that's what I'm going to demo today, because I am a lover. Hey Trista, hey Mom. I'm a real lover of the sweet matchas, and so I haven't branched out to try our other flavors that aren't sweetened. But I thought, you know what, really, I have sweetener that I prefer, that I love. Like I like using monk fruit versus stevia typically, even though I love our stevia products, but I have products that I use that are sugar substitutes that are all natural that, hey Trista, yeah, so that I could use instead. So I don't know why I'm not trying these other flavors. I just got into my favorite sweetened ones. And so I also wanted to make a latte today with only matcha, period. So there's those of you that might just be into matcha and not into the teas, or you only have matcha on hand. So I just thought I'd make a latte out of matcha without the froth or anything, just a simple latte for you guys to know how easy it is for us to get matcha into our diet. Now, matcha has really made a world of difference for me. I'll say the thing that I notice the most for myself is that it really stabilized my mood. So normally I'm not like a overly fluctuating moody person or anything. I'm not trying to say that, but I would feel in my own body like highs and lows, and I'm tired and just, things like that, and a little bit triggered at certain parts of the day. And so I find that I'm more even-keeled, and I'm not having all the emotional roller coaster kind of feeling inside. So that's what I love about it the most. But it has tons of health benefits, and you're going to be learning about that if you jump into the group that we're having, or if you jump into my VIP group. I will also be talking a lot about matcha in the next few weeks. So let's get at it. I don't want to keep you guys. Tell me about your day though. Say hello. I want to hear from you guys. So what I'm going to do to start this matcha is I'm just going to add some hot water. You can make your matcha any way you want. So I'm going to add about, I think I did 3/4 cup. I want about a 1/2 cup, I think. Okay, let's see. And I'm going to use hot water. You can make a cold matcha latte as well and just reverse everything, just make everything cold and then add ice. So I'm adding, so each teaspoon, so one of these bags is approximately 100 servings, 60 to 100, but I think because it's fine powder, they say 60 to 100, because if you tap it really hard on something, it's so dense, you're going to get more of that fine powder in that scoop. But if you just lightly scoop it, you'll get closer to 100. Anyways, so each serving is a 1/2 teaspoon. And so I'm just going to just do 1 serving in that. Sometimes I use 2 teaspoons, and that's if I'm going to be sipping on it all day. And I just don't, because it gives you energy, sustained energy for 4 to 6 hours. And so if I'm going to be at work for like 8, or if I'm running around 8 to 10 hours, I'll use 2, and then I kind of sip on it all day. I'm not sensitive to caffeine. Some people can't have it after 2 o'clock, but I'm not one of those people. I actually get a big crash around this time of day, and I need to boost my energy level with extra things like caffeine. Anyways, this whisk, I don't know if you've seen it, but it's not very expensive, it's cheap, but it's so easy. I just barely am touching it, and it just whisks it nicely. Hey Sherry, how's it going? So anyways, yeah, so I put about a 1/2 cup of hot water. You could do 1/2 cup of cold water, and then I just whisked it up. And now for me, I used the unsweetened pumpkin spice matcha, and I'm going to sweeten it. So I'm going to use, I get my sweetener from, I think, Walmart and Superstore. It's this, I can't say it properly, probably Lakanto sweetener. It's like a monk fruit / erythritol blend, and I like that. I don't like sucralose. I'm really sensitive with my tummy to sweeteners, and of course I really hate aspartame because it gives me massive headaches and so bad for us, so artificial and everything else. I just mix that in, whatever sweetener you can use sugar too if you like sugar. And then I just added about 1/2 cup of milk, and then I just put it into the top, and that is your latte. That's all you really need. You don't have the pretty froth on it, but there's a pumpkin spice latte right there. You can make it as strong or as weak as you want. I love having iced lattes that way too, without the frother, and it's delicious. And I love adding my matcha to my tea as well, and making lattes that way. Whether you have the frother or not, you can still add it to your milk or add it to your tea, and it's so delicious. But that's all I really had to say. Just want to show you how easy it is. You can also add your matcha to your baking. I've added it to ice cream. I add it to my smoothies all the time. I love it, add it to my smoothies, and I add boosters and stuff with that too. Like, our boosters are great. I'll talk about that another day. But how long does it usually take to feel the energy from drinking it? You know, I feel it fairly quickly. I'd say within the first hour anyways. It gradually increases. Kind of goes like this. I'd say about an hour. But not, you do start to feel it within a few minutes. It just slowly. But yeah, I love it. But that's why I like it with my tea actually the best, because you get more of a quick boost from your tea, the caffeine from your tea, and then you're just adding a little bit more with your matcha if you want. But you know what else you can do is you could add it to milk, and then put it, milk or milk substitute, put it in your fridge, and then just use it as like a creamer as well. It tastes almost like a creamer, and so like a flavored creamer. So you could do that instead too. So it's really fast. Yeah. Did you guys have any other questions? I love matcha though. I actually thought it would taste like grass because I've tried it in other places. I won't name names, but I drank it. I'm like, couldn't believe like people pay like $8, $6 to $8 to drink grass. I know it's healthy, but I've been putting in my hot iced tea. Oh, is it good? What's your flavor that you like, Sherry? Do you have a large bag of sweetened vanilla matcha? Or just, you know what, just for the vanilla, we only have the individual. I hope they get that actually, because they should, because vanilla is a pretty popular flavor. So, lemon, oh yum. The lemon is really good. It's really good cold too as an iced tea. Yeah, I like for like a universal kind of flavor for teas. I even plain in milk or milk substitute, I really like the cinnamon because cinnamon tastes so good with so many different flavors. I like the fruity flavors, like, and lemon flavors. Like I really like them with cold in ice water. And I feel like the ice actually makes a difference to the taste. I like it just plain with plain water, but I really love it with the ice added to it. Makes a great refreshing drink and gives you lots of energy. I love it for work and I love it for my workouts. Like if I'm gonna work out, I always have matcha with me in my water bottle. Do you guys have any questions? Like matcha, there's so much matcha. I'm pretty sure it's 60 cups of spinach would be equivalent to 1 serving of matcha. That's how crazy the amount of antioxidants it gives you. It's just amazing. And I love that it tastes so good. Like I said, I won't drink grass for health. I mean, I might if I really needed to, but I prefer not to. But anyways, if you have any other questions, throw them in the comments and I'll read them after and I'll just answer them. But we're going to be learning lots about them. And if you want to be added to that group, make sure you let me know and I'll get you that group link once it's created. And we'll have some fun getting healthy and moving and on track for the new year together. Anyways, I hope to see you guys there and I hope you guys have a great night. Bye everybody.